Hey guys, Logdotzip here, and welcome to me flying around a really cool looking creative build server called the World of Corrales. You'll be able to find the IP for this server in the description of this video. And yeah, I thought I'd just fly around it while I talk to you about some cool stuff, and well, not necessarily cool stuff, but wanted to give you some updates and then get into the main topic of this video, which will be one of my little vlog talking points. So I advise you, if you are not interested in a serious video and you're looking for something funny or super entertaining, I advise you click away. This is going to be covering a fairly serious topic suggested to me by one of my commenters. So right off the bat, I wanted to just quickly announce a few things. I finally made a Facebook fan page. I'm usually not too keen on trying to like push stuff like that down you guys' throats, but people have been asking me to make one, and I went ahead and made one. It's Facebook/log.zip. Same with the Twitter. I'm on that too now. I'm trying my best to get them both up to date. I'm trying to link my Facebook to my YouTube, but not my personal one. I don't want people. I don't want to be posting my Minecraft videos from my personal Facebook account, so I'm trying to link up the fan page. It's given me some trouble, so I'll figure it out. So I'm on that. Thought you might want to know and check it out. So yeah, now we can move on to bigger, better, and more important things while we browse around this area. So I was looking over some of the comments in one of the videos I did, Let's Talk, which is similar to the vlog.zips for those that have seen some of those. And I had a comment by Sam Fisher saying that I should do a talk about bullying. And I had something to share, some experiences I had when I was in school, and I thought it'd be an interesting topic to discuss, so thank you, Sam Fisher, for suggesting that. And in addition, if you ever want me to talk about a certain subject, you're more than welcome to leave it in a comment, and if I like it or have something to share on it, I will do a video on it. So yeah, let's get into it. Bullying. Obviously you all know what bullying is, but for the sake of wasting some time, I'm going to reiterate a little bit about what it is. Maybe some kid doesn't like the way you dress, or maybe he doesn't like the way you look. Maybe I don't know, you're overweight a little bit, or you're not necessarily super attractive, or you're gay or something, and this guy doesn't like it, so he'll just mess with you and call you names and stuff, and it just really gets on your nerves. I remember when I was in middle school, I had just switched from an elementary school. I moved cities completely. I lost basically all the friends I used to talk to, and I was starting off in a new area, and I went to this middle school. And even for part of high school, freshman year, I lost my father when I was around 12 years old, and I was actually in school a year early for my age. So like when I was 12, I was already like either in 8th or 9th grade, and when I lost my father, I got super depressed, and I put on a lot of weight. I gained some weight, and I also stopped playing sports as much, so I never really lost it. And I remember this guy in high school, or in one of my PE classes, he would just rip on me for being, overweight. Like, I wasn't like super fat, but I had some good chub on me. You could grab me by the sides and straddle me pretty good. Some decent love handles going on. And I always hated being overweight. I still do. Again, I've still got a little bit of chub on me, but I've thinned out a little bit as I've gotten older. But he would always just like during PE we'd be playing basketball, and I'm not too great at basketball either, so I'd miss a shot, and he'd just be like, "Nice one, fatty," and like. I'm 13, 14 years old. I'm not gonna, I don't want to be the kid that goes and tattles, so I don't say anything. I just kind of take it, and it really got me down. I remember one day I was just like, why are you like this? Like, why are you being mean to me? Like, what have I done to you to make you just dislike me for no reason? Like, how much I weigh, or what I look like, or how I sound should not have any effect on you, so I don't understand why you feel the need to, make fun of me for something that really shouldn't matter to you in any way. And, it went on for a little bit with this guy, and, I eventually did tell somebody, because it really started getting me down, and I couldn't handle it. Let's find a cool building. I told the teacher, and turns out it became this huge altercation where on my way home, I used to walk home from school pretty far, like it was like an hour walk. Why is there just a dog right here? Oh, I can't. I don't want to. He's like, don't hit me, mother. But I was walking home from school one day, and right as I was turning around my neighborhood, or turning into my neighborhood, little area where the entrance is for the neighborhood, I saw a car pull up across the street, and I didn't think anything of it. I glanced over, saw a car pull up, and so I kept walking through my neighborhood, and as I'm entering my neighborhood, like a dirt clod, like those things you can throw and it's not an actual rock, smashed right next to where I was walking. Like someone had tried to throw a dirt clod at me and missed, and I was just like, I turn around and it's the kid, it's the guy bullying me, and this is like 9th or 10th grade or something, and he's all super athletic and he's intimidating looking, and like I don't know, he threatened me in school one day, like because we were playing badminton together, and I took his partner that he wanted. Like I didn't take him, it's just we were partners, and he's just like, give me that guy for my partner. I was like, no, man. So one day he's just like, I'm gonna kill you, and I didn't take it seriously. But fast forward to where we just were. He shows up outside my neighborhood, and I see him. I turn around, I'm just like, what the F are you doing? Why are you trying to hit me with this stuff? And he doesn't say a word. He doesn't say anything. All I see him do is this time he picks up a rock and throws it at me again. And I dodge it or whatever, and he then he pulls this. He had his hoodie wrapped around his waist. He undoes the hoodie from his waist, wraps it around his face so that you can only see his eyes, and then he pulls out a little pocket knife. I kid you not. He pulls out a little knife. And at this point, in my head, I'm just like, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. So I start to book it through my neighborhood, and remember, I'm overweight. I'm not that athletic at this time. Well, not that I am now, but I'm not that athletic, and he is. So the gap between us starts to close pretty fast. I happen to be nestled super far into the neighborhood, so he's got ample time to try and catch up to me. I see a car enter my neighborhood, and I jump in front of it. It's not going too fast, so I stop right in front of it, and I motion to the person in the car. It's a woman with her daughter. She can't hear me. Her windows are up, but I put my hands out. I'm just like, stop! Help me! Help me! This guy is chasing me. And her windows are up. She doesn't understand what I'm saying, so she eventually just honks and kind of drives around me. And he's on the left side of the car now, and I'm on the right side. So what I start doing is I start running with the van, with the SUV, so like I'm kind of hiding behind it. I'm moving the same speed it is, so he can't really tell where I am. And then I have to turn right to get to my house, but the SUV keeps going straight. So when he sees what I have been up to, he starts booking it towards me, going super fast, and he starts to catch up. And I'm on my street now. I'm at the very end of the street. All I have to do is reach my house and outrun this guy. But he's catching up. Like he's probably like 10 feet from me, catching up maybe a foot a second, so he's super close to reaching me. And thank the heavens some guy had decided to hose his lawn that day, because right as I saw this guy, I stop, I start freaking out. I'm just like, this guy's chasing me, help me, what should I do? I'm like 13, 12 years old, freaking out, think I'm about to get stabbed. And I just stand by him, I stop by him, and instead of the kid stopping there and trying to do something, he just slows down to a jog and then to a walk, and he just walks right past me. And I just stay by that guy. He's just like, are you okay? Is everything fine? I stay by him until the kid is completely out of sight. And then I go inside once he's out of there. I have the guy, he offers to walk me over, so he does. I get inside my house, I call my mom, I start freaking out, and then the next day is school. So I report it to the principal or vice principal or whatever it was. And long story short, he gets suspended for a week. I can't prove that he has a knife on him, so they can't take anything worse than a suspension. But he'd had problems with obedience and disobeying school rules and stuff before that, so that's why he got a suspension. And he eventually transferred schools in an unrelated action. But yeah, just wild and stuff like that. Bullying all came from that. Like, he just didn't like how I looked, and I instantly, he just had a distaste for me over something like that. And You know, bullying is like a serious thing, and it can even go the other way. Like, you know, you could be on the end of a bully, and it might start to make you start doing some seriously bad stuff. Like a lot of these shootings that go on at schools are from kids that were bullied or made fun of, and they just can't take it, and they break, and they go find a gun somewhere, and you know, they do unspeakable things that are just tragic, and loss of life and families being torn apart. It's awful. Bullying is like a serious thing, and you know, some of those kids also had mental disorders, but you know, a lot of it does stem from just being mistreated by kids. And if any of you get bullied, I want to tell you, just, it sucks. Talk to your parents or, you know, a guardian or teacher about it. It sucks, but it will end. You know, I'm in college now, or I should say I was in college. I'm actually going back in about 2 days here. I graduated high school. You know, people start just not caring once you get past high school. They're no longer as judgmental of you. Everyone's more accepting of you. They've got their own stuff to worry about. They don't need to worry about what you look like or what you sound like or anything like that. And usually everybody grows up. Now, obviously, that's not always the case, but oftentimes you'll find that, you know, people get over it and they get on with their lives. And thank goodness, because it did start to get to me, and I'm glad I found a group of friends that just like me for how I am and for who I am and what I do and all that stuff. And that's all you really need. You don't need the approval of people. You just need the approval of your friends. You don't really even need that, but if you need some kind of approval, have it from your friends, because they're the ones that matter. Your friends and your family, which to me are the same thing. So that's really all I wanted to talk about for bullying. If you have any stories of when you were bullied or when someone just went a step too far, please let me know about them if you don't mind sharing. How did you handle it? What did you do? Who did you tell? What was it about? Did things fix? Did they ever get better for you? Because, you know, it's a serious topic that I hold close to my heart, because I have firsthand experience with stuff like this, and I'd hate for any of you to, you know, have to go through the same stuff. And I just want to let you know you're not alone, and that it will get better. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Now we can get to the more YouTubey stuff. I would appreciate it if you left a rating if you found this insightful or anything like that. And if you want to hear more videos like this in the future, as well as other more fun and less serious Minecraft videos, you are welcome to subscribe. I make daily Minecraft videos. So yeah, that's about it. Once again, the IP for this server will be in the description. And leave a comment on what you want me to discuss for another vlog. So all that being said, I'm Logdotzip, and I'll see you. Ooh, look at this house. Totally just like wowed me that much that it interrupted my outro. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.